Aloha, everyone, and welcome to Grow Part 2. Grow is a video series in which I will make an attempt to experience exponential personal and financial growth by following the law of attraction. I basically went on YouTube and watched a whole bunch of law of attraction videos. I followed Bob Proctor from the Proctor Gallagher Institute, and I've taken some of their ideas and concepts and I apply them to my life, and I'm making these changes in front of you. So in episode 1, I was 5 days into this. And in my 5 days, what I did was I wrote down 10 things that I'm grateful for. And I asked you to do the same thing and follow along with me. But the process was that we had to use our non-writing hand. So I'm right-handed, but I use my left hand to do all my writing. Every day, I would write down 10 things that I am grateful for with my left hand. And as difficult as it was to read it and to write it, it caused me to focus on every single letter that I had to write. And in the process, it started to get me feeling different. I started noticing changes. So I hope you followed along with me, and I hope you're doing the same thing I'm doing. And today, we're going to add to that list. So in the first episode, you were instructed to write down 10 things that you're grateful for with your non-writing hand. So for today's assignment, we are going to write 10 positive affirmations, also with our left hand or your non-writing hand. So now my notebook has, on one page, on the top half, it has 10 things that I'm grateful for, and right below it, it has 10 positive affirmations. That's your assignment now. So every day, write down your 10 things that you're grateful for and your 10 affirmations. The affirmations that you write down could be changes you want to seek in your life. For example, if you have a problem with weight, whether you want to gain weight or lose weight, make one of your affirmations that you are the ideal weight, whatever your weight may be. Maybe your weight is, you want to weigh 175 pounds, that's your target. So that'll be one of your affirmations. You simply say, I weigh 175 pounds and I'm fit and healthy. So that could be one. Another affirmation that I use is that I have high self-esteem, which was one of the goals that I started in episode 1. I felt that my self-esteem wasn't where it should be. It was hindering my progress. So now I have these affirmations that I have high self-esteem. Also, I was lacking organization skills, organization with my time management, with the setup of my room, my living conditions. It was kind of not efficient. It wasn't where I needed to be. So an affirmation that I use is that I am highly organized. That's it, I'm highly organized. So think of 10 that you want to use. If it is wealth, then write as an affirmation that you are in possession of exponential wealth, or whatever that, maybe it's $1 million, maybe it's $50,000 a month, or $10,000 a month, whatever it is, write it down as an affirmation, get up to 10. So every day, all you have to do is write down your 10 things that you're grateful for, and then the 10 affirmations. Okay? So now that we got that clear, see if you can follow that. I'm on day 21 now. 21 days straight without missing, I wrote down the 10 and the 10. And in those 21 days, I feel completely different. Like I don't even feel like the same person anymore. I'm much more confident now. I'm much more mindful. I'm much more aware. I just have a different vibe, a different energy. I show a lot of people courtesy and respect. It's just like completely different. People in my family have noticed it, and they wonder, what am I up to? Why am I behaving so different? What happened? And when I explain to them what happened, they're simply amazed. And what's happening is that people in my inner circle are doing the same thing I'm doing. Not to the same depth as what I'm doing, but they have started changing their attitudes and their perceptions of things. And the other thing that I notice about me now is that I'm way more open-minded. It's just like a completely different person. I would highly recommend that you do this. It literally takes 10 minutes a day to write 10 affirmations and 10 things that you're grateful for. You'd be surprised what happens in 21 days. So I'm going to shoot for the 45-day mark. But when I get to number 45, I think I might just continue doing this because it's been such a profound experience. One of the things that I made in my affirmations is the accumulation of wealth. And since then, I've been getting money coming in all kinds of different directions, all kinds of different ways. People that owe me money out of the blue, knocking on my door saying, hey, I got your cash. And I was like, wow, I completely forgot about that. So my suggestion to you is to invest the 10 minutes each day and get it done. That's all you have to do. Just write down the 10 and 10. Okay, so now that we got that underway, I hope you totally get into this. The next thing I want you to do is try to find out what your goal is in life. You don't have to come up with it right now and right today, but what is your goal? Try to figure that out. Try to find out all the details of your goal. And once you have your goal, write it down. Okay, so let's say you want to live financially free, or you want to be a millionaire, or you want to be a CEO of a particular company, or you want to get that promotion at work, or you want long-lasting relationships. Maybe you're seeking a significant other. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Write it down. Define what that goal is, because that's what we're going to shoot for. And it doesn't matter how big it is. If you can dream it, you can imagine it, that's your goal. Let's go get it. Okay, so do that. And the final thing I want you to take away from this video is, let's say you want to be a millionaire, or let's say you want to be a CEO of a company, or let's say you want to be a teacher, professor, whatever, a fireman, whatever it is. The next thing I want you to do is to go on YouTube and find someone that has already achieved the goal that you're looking for. So if you want to be a CEO of a company, go Google CEOs on YouTube, and when a CEO comes up that's super successful, find an interview of them and watch them in their interview. So what I did was, I think I want to achieve personal and financial success. So I watched a YouTube video of Elon Musk. So I don't know if you know who Joe Rogan is, but you can look this up on YouTube. Joe Rogan interviewed Elon Musk. And I watched that video. I think it was about several years old, maybe like 8 or 9 years old. It's not the current Elon Musk, it's an older one, back when he started SpaceX. But if you watch that video, and we already know how successful it is, I watched that video and there's a couple things that I learned from him. One is that he is super open-minded. Like, any idea is an idea worth determining if it's good enough to do or not. There are no bad ideas. So that's one thing I learned from him. The second thing is, he has impressed on his brain that he attracts business ideas that become super successful. He believes it. And because he believes it, he just gets all these ideas that just keeps coming to him. So you too should be a business magnet if that's what you're looking for. The third thing that I noticed from Mr. Elon Musk is that he doesn't really care what people think of him. If he has an idea, and if it sounds super crazy or whatever it is, he doesn't really care. He's not trying to sell you the idea, because he has enough self-confidence to know that his judgment of that idea is good enough. So that brings me to the fourth thing: super self-confident. Like, so self-confident that he makes anything possible. Anything is possible in his world. So at first I thought these guys are just lucky. They must have had a couple million to start off with. They know the right people. But that's not it at all. It's their mindset, their belief in themselves, their open-mindedness, the can-do attitude. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to get. That's what I'm seeking too. At first I didn't know. I didn't know until I started looking up successful people on YouTube. I looked up Oliver Stone. I looked up Daniel Day-Lewis, because it seems like every movie he's in, he wins an Oscar. And I watched all of these videos to see what makes them special. And it's not their circumstance. It's not that they were born rich. It's not that they had a silver spoon or someone had ushered them into the big time. None of that. All of it's in their mind. It's their attitude. It's their mindset. It's their self-confidence. It's their belief. So if you want to be successful, do what they do. Change your beliefs. If you're closed-minded, try your best to be open-minded. If you're lacking confidence, do everything that you can do in your power to gain self-confidence. Just go for it, because I'm going for it now. I'm on day 21, and I can tell I'm already a different person. So you got your work cut out. You've got to do your 10 and 10, the 10 positive affirmations, the 10 gratitudes, and every day do that. And focus on what people are doing that are already successful. Write down these things, because if you follow along with me, those traits are going to be yours, because that's what we're doing. Every time you write a positive affirmation, we're actually making that count as our new paradigm. So I hope you stick with me. It's now day 21. If you have any questions or feedback, please comment below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Twitter on the Grow brand. And every Sunday I'm going to post, and every Sunday I'm going to give you an update of what's happening to me. So day 21, I'll see you guys on day 28. Until then, continue to grow. Peace.